Let us scroll in peace. Oh, 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 oh. We are children, bright and bold. Our dreams are new, our hearts are gold. We come.
Guys. Oh God, the top. It has been a while before I reacted towards Oga the Top, but then recently there is something that happened. Of course, there was a big birthday for him and a big cake. And everybody was quite excited because now Obinna was working together with Demu wa Facebook. All of you have been traveling in this journey with us. You understand how people are so excited when the two work together. They merge so beautifully that their content is tea, the hot tea about them or Facebook and Obinna, the top. So they become the real top when you let them work as a duo. Yeah. So on this event, you saw how exciting everybody was. People anticipating that Demo Facebook would not turn up, and she turning up very beautifully, and the jokes that were cracked around, and the surprises. Of course, before, Demo Facebook had surprised Obinna with this cake. If you saw, you saw. And if you know, you know. If you don't know, forget about it. Why bother? We always say that. Yeah. Now, it is so distressing after this. The same day, the news of Amberay and Obinna came out. Now, I'm just like, what's up? What's up? Who is telling the truth? Is it Obinna, or is it Amberay, or Rapudo? Now, all of you understand that Amberay works, she is backup for many people with side hustles here and there, and people have been following her a lot. Yeah. So, there is this song that Obinna was doing, and he was supposed to record with her. And it happened that in the song we never saw Amberay. But before, of course, we've seen them together. And of course, they were friends. There is a time even Amberay was interviewed. But before I go on, Obinna keeps saying Amberay na. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you don't know, forget about it. Yeah. There is even a day when they were having a show with Demo Facebook. They talked about her. And Demo Facebook was like, she has her in the heart. You know what I'm talking about? Of course, I know you know. Now, the narrative becomes sweet when it turns out that after shooting together, they never posted the video they were doing together. That song, right? So then, of course, it came out that Demo Facebook had to cover up that video, if you saw. Now, the boy child has come out defending himself that whatever Amberay has said is not true. Now, this saga just began when they are on, I think it's this birthday, and there was another event. So what has happened is that Obinna has come out sharing receipts, sharing some videos, and he indicated that Amberay really ashamed Rapudo, the crew. She even came late. She was drunk. She even refused to actually adhere to whatever she was being advised to do. I'm just going to put here partly that video, because I was trying to follow closely and I was like, what the hell? Must we always have these clashes? Is it cloud chasing? Yeah, so guys, you've seen that, right? Obinna has exposed, even a communication between him and the director of Amberay, or rather they call them managers anyway, the manager of Amberay, indicating how previously Amberay had come up in the morning saying that the video they had done should not be posted. Now, the narrative behind was not very clear, and that is what Amberay was claiming, that she was harassed, that she had been almost bossed around. She had been bossed around by Obinna. And most people are like, yeah, he's like that, He's always like that. He likes bossing people around. He's always, wants to be touchy-touchy. And we're like, okay, is it really true that the stories about Amberay?
I have receipts. I can share them if need be. And gentlemen, I always tell you, keep your receipts. So, this is what happened. I didn't want to talk about this even when I did the interview. When I was asked about that thing yesterday in the interview, I just mentioned Juju ile Kuficharada and everything. So, let me start by saying, Rapudo, I have utmost respect for you. I don't have beef with you whatsoever. Okay, I don't even have beef with Amberay. But now Boycha lazima agitated. This is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Na wanaomengi wananyamazanga. Mimi si nyamazi. Mimi nasema. So, meposiwa na Nairobi Gossip Club. Chenye ameandika kuna line amesema hivi. Unfortunately, when I got to the set, the energies shifted. The script was suddenly different. And I was being asked, rather told, to do things I hadn't agreed to. When I expressed discomfort, I wasn't heard instead. I wasn't heard. Instead, I was spoken to in a tone that was dismissive and disrespectful. And so I chose to walk away. Number one, that is a big lie. You know why? The truth of the matter that happened on that day, Amberay was 4 hours late from the call time. We had to stop everything from happening so we can change the set. So we're waiting for her. Where was she? Huh? My ex-Liz, I think Betty Chalo, somewhere. They were drinking somewhere. They showed up on set drunk. All of them. Betty was not there. Betty was not there. Let's remove Betty from the story. Betty didn't come on set. My ex came with Amberay. They were drunk. The person whose crisis managing was Rapudo. And Rapudo was telling me, hey bro, maze, pole, maze. Mi Rapudo by the kitu time kwa Rapudo inakuanga top notch. Rapudo akisema kitu time flani hapo. Rapudo baka akapologize. Akamwambia, hey bro, I'm so sorry. Mambo ilikuwa imefanyika.
And not just stories. So guys, from the Rapudo end, Rapudo indicates that the wife was drunk, yes, tipsy, but did not misbehave in whichever way. So I just looked at this part in Obinna's part of the video. She was drunk and walked out on stage. That's what I saw. And of course somebody was there, I think it was Rapudo. They walked away after he had talked to her. Now from part and see the evidence of her dancing. Do you see any drunkardness? Are her legs dancing left? They always say when you're drunk, you dance with all the legs become left. So what do you see about that? In fact, I saw the trouser is unzipped. That is the first thing I noticed in that video. And I was like, oh my God. So let's just see this video anyway. And how she walks away. Do you think she is guilty of anything?
Apologized. She wronged the husband. Sijui kama apologized, but alimembarrass vibaya sana hiyo siku. Hakuna kitu kilifanyika. But saa hizi hizo nasema ati watu
So guys, let me stop a bit and comment on reaction. That's what we do. So I want you to really look at her. Now later on she's claiming that Obinna was forcing her to dance with him romantically, more romantically. Now I'm looking at that dance, I'm looking like, okay, what is more romantic than that one? Because her trousers are unzipped, right? The stomach is out. And when you look at the facial expressions anyway, is she tipsy? So you guys, I'm not trying to sacrifice. They say women are fellow enemies to women, but I'm just trying to have a critical third eye. Yeah. So if you look at that movement, was she supposed to dance more than this, or was she supposed to be more romantic than this? You know, that's my question here. So let's just watch a little bit, then we move ahead. Eh? So now let's look at Obinna, for example, in that dance. Where exactly were they supposed to be more romantic? Where are the orders, you know? Okay. Alright, let's just move ahead and press where she now walks out of stage. Yeah, look at that. She skips, right? That must be the Kudo, right? Okay, they move away. So then guys, let me ask you, those who do the backup. When you are dancing in somebody's video, you know, we've seen Afro cinema, we've seen all that. Though many Afro cinema people, of course, we saw another gentleman recently saying the reason why he's not married to the person who was in love with him, it's because of acting. You know, he could get to the stage and he was carried away. Most times he could even engage in relationships with the people he acted with. So do you think here, like Obinna wanted more than just the performance, the act? Do you think he would have hit below the belly of Rapudo, his friend? Yeah, so what do you think, guys? Yeah, just keep commenting, because these are things that happen and we learn from them anyway. When we do reactions, it's like we are giving lessons. As we entertain, we are also giving lessons. I think you'll be seeing at the back as I go on. From Rapudo's end, Rapudo is claiming that the wife, I think the director the manager went to him and told him that your wife is not comfortable in this shooting. And he went, stood there, called the wife went. He asked, darling, are you comfortable here? And he was like, honey, I'm not comfortable. And so he asked, can we leave? And she said, yes. And they left. Now, Rapudo says that later on the wife indicated that Obinna was bossing her around, you know, and he was trying to force her to be in a romantic situation in the video when they are shooting. And I was like, okay. So are you trying to accuse Obinna here indirectly, though you are talking calmly, but I can feel that there is some sort of accusation here. Are you trying to say that this guy is a pedophile? I don't have to say pedophile because Amberay is not a kid. But are you trying to say he wants amorous in romance with everybody? Is that what you want to say? So Rapudo has come out saying that the wife was not tipsy. And even though she had been late, she did a message and she arrived and they began shooting. So it's like he's clearing airs and saying, respect my wife. He's shouting, respect my life. Respect my wife also. And let her be. If she doesn't want, let her be. We have understanding in the family, and that's what everybody has a hustle, and we go about it. And you are my friend, you're my brother. But let's respect each other, you know. Is it recording? Yeah. So that is the message that Rapudo has just sent to Obinna. Amberay is quiet because I think after the claiming that Obinna is putting a cold shoulder and ignoring her, so they have had this exchange. And I'm like, are you cloud chasing? And of course Rapudo said, even if it's cloud chasing, let's be respectful. If you want forgiveness, you can have forgiveness and move on. If you don't want again, let's just respect each other. So, is Rapudo trying to seek his respect or his wife's respect? That is what I don't know again. And is Obinna being rightful by sharing whatever he has shared? Because, of course, in the first place, Amberay said that video should not be released. But it has finally been released, right? It has been finally released. And I don't know why we are not shown how exactly Amberay had misbehaved. Because that is the part that Rapudo has said, if you have videos, release them. Release them to clear the airs. And if you can't release them, let's respect each other. That's what he has said.
The issue that was there, you guys could have just solved it. You don't owe the bloggers any explanation. Mlikosana, I don't know how many months ago, probably over a year ago. You know, this matter has never come up. So, for you to bring it up right now and try to use my name to justify your narrative, I really don't feel that is right. It's not how things are supposed to be handled. This is my family. So when you say that I should come out and speak about these things, you want me to go against my wife? You know? That is not the right thing of handling things. Obinna comes to me and tells me that, you know what, Amber doesn't look very comfortable. Could you go and check out what's happening? When I came at the stage, I saw my wife. Yes, she wasn't very happy. I asked her, baby, what's going on? Are you okay? She said no. I asked her, why are you not okay? She said that you were trying to, I don't know, you wanted this video to be so romantic, like you holding each other, her dancing next to you, or you guys being touchy-touchy, and she wasn't comfortable with that. Okay? And the fact that she also mentioned that you're trying to boss around, and that is not what she represents. So if my wife tells me she's not comfortable, I'm like, it's fine. If you're not comfortable, then you can leave. And then that's when we walked out. And after that, I think the next day she explained the whole narrative to her manager, Daydan, and he sent you a text message, and she asked you to pull down that video, and she doesn't want to be part of the video vixen. So hizi stories zingine mingi, side shows mingi, nini, I don't want to get into them. I only came to clear two things. One, yes, Amberay was high. Two, yes, she got there late. But misbehaving, Amberay never misbehaved. I was there. The second thing that led to sort of departure between you and her was the fact that you wanted her to dance with you, whatever, and she was not comfortable. So this is story me.
So then we are just left. We are left wondering who is truthful here? That is my question for today. Who is truthful? Amberay, Rapudo, or Oga Obinna? And Obinna is like, I shouldn't keep quiet about this, you know. You are kind of people who want the boy child to keep quiet even when they are claiming wrongly about them. Anyway, cheers guys, let's end this as we wait for more things to be coming. Yeah.